What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, we got a bit of bad news. I got my hopes up high, and I thought we was on the verge of getting a big fight, as it was being reported. But now, it has kind of been deflated. It's been deflated. And that's a showdown between the Phenom, as I refer to him as, former lineal unified WBA, IBF, Ring Magazine welterweight world champion, now WBA junior middleweight title contender, Jaron Boots Ennis, the Phenom, as I refer to him as. 35 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age. Jaron Ennis reportedly was set to have, or started negotiations to face off against Puerto Rican star, unified junior middleweight, WBO, WBA world champion, undefeated, Xander Zayas. After everything fell through with Jaron Boots Ennis and the showdown with Virgil Ortiz Jr. So it's being reported that they have these negotiations. And I'm like, this makes sense, right? And I said that Jaron Ennis needs to focus on Xander Zayas. If you can't get Virgil Ortiz, you got to get one of these three guys. You need a marquee fight. Xander Zayas is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. Xander Zayas is young, 23 years of age. This is the fight you got to secure. A showdown with Xander Zayas. And if not, you got to secure a showdown with the former undisputed lineal, three-time junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jermell Ironman Charlo, who is 35 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He's knocking on your door. He's calling for a showdown, right? You got to secure Jermell Charlo. And or, if that's too much of a reach, then you got to secure a showdown with Josh Kelly, the newly crowned IBF junior middleweight world champion. 18 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 9 wins by way of knockout. Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn stated that Josh Kelly already agreed to a showdown with Jaron Ennis. That's what he stated. And now it's looking like that's not true. And now Eddie Hearn does an interview to which Eddie Hearn is stating that now that legendary Hall of Fame promoter, founder and CEO Top Rank, Todd the Buck, they have now signed a massive deal with DAZN, where Matchroom and Eddie Hearn are. Now it clears the road to make Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas. What? It gives a clear path. What? First of all, Top Rank didn't even have a network. That's number one. They didn't even have a network. So the path should have been clear because you the one with the network. And Xander Zayas says that he has a date in Puerto Rico. So now it clears the path, which means the negotiations didn't start. And my question is this. I have to hold Jaron Boots Ennis accountable. Period. He has to be the one held accountable. Jaron Boots Ennis. Because this is your career. Again, you have to grab the bull by the horns. He has to grab the bull by the horns. He has to be the one to say, listen, I want this fight. I want one of these three guys, which is a marquee fight. He can't no longer sit back and settle. It's not acceptable to the boxing fans no more. And to your brand. You can't sit back and settle and just be like, hey, well, they can't get this kid. No! The laid back mentality, you got to do away with. You cannot just settle. The laid back mentality, just sitting back and letting things unfold and well, this guy didn't want it, so we moved on. No, you got to tell Eddie Hearn, and you got to grab the bull by the horns, and you got to demand that they put their best foot forward to make the best possible fight for you. If not, you are failing and they have failed. At 28 years old, he has no marquee fights with 35 fights. None. The biggest name fight that he have on his record is a man standing Ennis. You can't sit back and allow them to not put their best foot forward. They are doing this, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, because Jaron Ennis doesn't step on the gas. He doesn't force them to do anything different. He's not pressuring them. Virgil, you see what Virgil was just doing? He was pressuring Oscar. Hey, you got to do this, this, and this. And let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But drop a comment in the comment section, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.